With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The moment has finally arrived, football fans. Time to close out another season, and we're underway in Super Bowl 62. Alrighty, we've got a loose football, and the fumble recovery is made. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already Brock a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, kid. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Handoff headed left. It's a Conda. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Jaguars 21-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Conda now up the middle. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop. Certainly not the amount of points they wanted when they began this drive, and certainly when they got into scoring territory, but it's always nice to look up in a Super Bowl and have a lead.
He fields it from the 8. Keeps away from 1. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Bison.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds him over the middle. He's still going at the 30. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He finds Neighbors right side and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Ready, set.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Cougar 19. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Aubrey puts it through. And we're outside up now in the 1st half.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Starting from the 5. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. Their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. It gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They'll give up the gun to Amani Conda. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell. Along the right sideline, there's space. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 3.
chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Given 7. Offense to the line fast. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. They kick the running back in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these 1st quarter looks have his name all over them.
Don't get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 21 yards.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Eagles tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Inside give here for Tootin. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37.
Come on. 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Hand off to Tootin. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. There's to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
It's a gain of 18.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter of Super Bowl 62. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Miami in just a moment.
Okay,
Welcome back, all. Second quarter of Super Bowl 62 just moments away. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, Milrow. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Ty Felton here to return it. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll try the left side with a bunny conduct. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, go!
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Back to 60, back to 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Ready?
A toss play to Tootin. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Back to 60.
On the give, it's Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
18, pioneer. Viking, 18, go.
They'll go again here with Tootin. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Here's Tootin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
At the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Red. 60 bicep. Hurt. Check. Hurt. Ready.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. Oh, he loses the football. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
This time it's a passing play. It's his running back. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Brought in right side. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Here's Milrow. 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 9.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Cut out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Eagle first down.
Throwing it again here. Dumped off to his running back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, second down. They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that will set up first and goal. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Back to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Brown's kick is up and good. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Right, ready to send this one away. Hill now to return it. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun now for Milrow. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Milrow with it on first. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, here we go. 75, go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Come on. Set, come back, kid. Tackle 80. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move!
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Running in the red zone. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Felton now to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Airing it out to start this drive. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. He's going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's to Rice out on the right side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing from the gun here. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They send a man in motion. Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. He's going to throw it again. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Back now, pressure coming. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. Into the secondary past the 40. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Still sticking with the passing game. Complete out to the right. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And it's third down.
18 right here. 18 right.
Shotgun now on third down. They'll have the first down and even more. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brown now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles getting back to within one score.
Eagles 23.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
39-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. To the air, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Let go.
Milrow from the gun. Buying some time left. He's going to run for it. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. Running in the red zone. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars lead by 14. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars lead by 15 now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Dropping back to throw. He gets it to Fant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 6. And an Eagle first down.
Throwing it again here. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They are throwing it again. Rice has it, work in the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Eagles.
He's dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there and extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now, following the penalty, here's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Looking in the air here. To the end zone, but incomplete. Yeah. Play's going to force 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. 4th down, pass coming. Makes the catch. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Milroe's going to sneak it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like you gained nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Viking 18.
Line up the design keeper. Has room down the left sideline. The 40. At the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going for the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Jaguars grow the lead now to 22 points.
Eagles 23.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Middle of the field, taken in by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completes downfield to Felton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Now looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. He's still going at the 30. And what a play to end our 3rd quarter as he gets out of bounds with a ton of yards to his name. So we've hit the end of 3 in Super Bowl 62. It's Eagles football. We'll see if they can erase that deficit to win it all. Ready? 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. In the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one connects. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did. They got that one back. 2-score game. Got to get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
Nearly an interception on that play, so it'll be 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Another throw here on 2nd down. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
He finds fans. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. The 50. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready, ready.
Drive starts with an option, right side. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now it's 2. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Okay, that That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point for Marbury is up and good. And the Jaguars go up by 19.
Eagles 35.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Their own 18-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Takes the 2nd down snap. On the move, headed right. Connects with fate. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. He'll look to throw. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
This is a heater going deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Room up the sideline, now at the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Milrow with it on 1st. Buying some time right. And he eventually runs out of road here. Defenders closing in, and he just chooses to tuck it and go down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
3rd. Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Top alert. Top alert. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Set. Panther. Let go.
Tootin headed left. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Made at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And wide. It's Pitts. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Let's go now. Ready.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Okay, ready?
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Go! Panther 60, Panther Viking 18. Hut, hut.
Throwing here, Milrow. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They dodge the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one complete to Pitts. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Tootin on 1st and 10. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Cowboy 80.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed to his running back. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Okay,
1st and 10 from the 43.
let's go.
I'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Gotta hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Ready up.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Setting up to throw. Sends this to the end zone. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Mustang 19. Ready. 18 right. 18 right.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason.